Welcome to another roll call training segment from the J. Harris Academy of Police Training. My name is Jim Harris, and in our first segment of 2020, we are going to focus on an officer safety tip to help us take care of our number one priority, and that is getting you home safely at the end of your tour. Throughout the United States, we see officers being killed in the line of duty. In addition to that, we see officers who are dying at their own hands after committing suicide. No matter what these numbers are, they are simply unacceptable. It is up to us as a brotherhood. It's up to us as a profession to try and help fix these issues. Provide some insight into what is causing or creating these deaths so that we can stop them from happening in the future. So throughout 2020, we are going to be focusing on, aside from our case law updates that we'll provide through roll call training segments, aside from important law enforcement topics that we provide through these segments, we're going to provide some basic officer safety tips that will help you get home safely. So for our first roll call training segment of 2020, we're going to focus on one basic and simple tip that every officer who's on patrol can institute and help keep themselves safer, and that is simply wearing seatbelts. I understand you have proactive officers who don't like to wear seatbelts because they think it's going to slow down their reaction time. But just take a look at our statistics from the FBI in 2018. During that time frame, 29 officers were killed in the line of duty due to an automobile accident. Out of those 29 officers, only 8 of them were wearing their seatbelts. How many other deaths could we have prevented if the officer was simply wearing that belt? If we had saved one life because guys were wearing seatbelts, then it's worth it. So if you're on patrol and you're doing a very low speed patrol in a high crime area, or you're going to a call for service, a critical call for service, and you're pulling into the area at a low speed and you want to take your seatbelt off, you do what your policy says, whatever your policy in your department dictates. If you feel that it's going to hinder your reactionary time, but you're driving at a very slow speed and you wish to take your seatbelt off, that is on you. But if you were driving at a speed or in regular traffic, if you are going at a speed exceeding the speed limit to get to a critical call, you must be wearing your seatbelt. As your speed increases, your risk of crashes increases also. And being on the road, if you're in a crash, you're more likely to get into some kind of injury-related type of aspects with that. So please wear your seatbelt. Drive safely, slow down, and get to that call so that you can help others. By wearing your seatbelt, you can save lives. Most importantly, your life. Make sure you wear your seatbelt, drive carefully to calls, and this will assist in reducing the numbers of deaths in the line of duty.